Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday. Please excuse my crazy morning hair. I've not done it yet. I have, however, had coffee, did breakfast with my son. I managed to, brush both of our teeth and wash our faces, and I got to put on my face this morning, so during his next nap, I'll probably tackle like some dishes and getting dressed. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I for sure had a really, really good weekend. I spent a lot of time with family, as I normally do. We try to prioritize a lot of family time. So my husband and I went and dropped off some care packages to some family members going through some hard times. Then we did. Sorry, my son's just over here playing on the carpet with some toys. So I'm hanging out with him. But then after that, we ended up going to our first Santa Claus parade with our son, which was a ton of fun. I mean, really, it's more so for me. All of this stuff, he's not going to remember. It's definitely for me. Then Sunday, we spent mostly at home, ran to town to grab a couple of groceries, and then we ended up hosting a birthday dinner for both of my parents. Their birthdays was earlier in November, so we just did a lasagna family dinner night. My siblings came over and my nephews, so that was a lot of fun. As for this week, we've got, unfortunately, a wake to head to this week. That is tomorrow night. I believe we're going to bring my son. Then really it's just like mommy playgroup, swimming. I don't have anything else really big on the agenda, except this upcoming weekend I'm going away for a girls trip. It is a surprise party for my best friend. So the funeral, however, is this Saturday. So a little bit of change in plans for myself. Instead of me driving up with the girls and going to like this activity we had planned, I'm getting my husband to drive me to the city where we are having the event, and then I'll just meet up with the girls afterwards, either at the hotel or the end of the event there. So, and then I'll just hitch a ride to the hotel. So that is Saturday. Sunday will probably just be a like rest and recovery family day at home kind of day. So I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. I know I'm not very good at like picking up the camera and vlogging while I'm out. I think that's gonna just take a little bit of practice. And the more I do it, the better I'll get and the more confident I'll get. Same with like using my phone to record footage. The more practice, the better I'll get at it. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out with my son and chill with my baby. Then I will see you guys later, probably while we're on our way to baby group. Hey guys, how are you? I am in my car yet again. We just finished the baby program that I bring my son to. It is 3 o'clock. And I need to go get some gas, and I want to check out a local thrift store. So I'm going to take you with me, bring out my phone, hopefully, like a good little vlogging girl would do. So baby talk was good. It was nice to see some other kids around my son's age that he was able to kind of like look at and play with. And it's kind of nice to see him have that kind of interaction. So I am gonna go to the gas station and the thrift store and just kind of see what they got. So it is now almost 3:30 and we just finished up at the thrift store. This location, I rarely am able to find things at this location that I'm looking for. So since I've had my son, I've definitely gained some weight and things aren't fitting me properly like they used to. So I'm trying to find some like baggier clothes and some leggings and stuff that I can wear, because I'm not really sure what my style is now that I've gained some weight. And I'm breastfeeding, so a lot of my stuff needs to be like easily accessible to be able to feed. So as you can hear, my son is definitely due or overdue for a nap. So I am going to mosey on home, and I will chat with you guys later on. Some point, I know I will. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday at like 10:40. Yeah, I'm just sitting here with my son, just giving him some eggs and pancakes and cheese, which he loves. So it also gives me a chance to try and have my breakfast. So I just had some eggs, a couple blueberries, and some cheese myself. I'll show you what I made him. So these are breast milk banana pancakes that I freeze, and then I can just kind of pull them out as we are ready to eat them. So convenient, takes up less time cooking. Then spinach and eggs, and then some cheese. So I always take it and put some on his tray so he can try to feed himself. It's definitely a skill that we are working on, but the more practice, the better he will get at trying to feed himself. So we are just kind of sitting down, eating. I'm trying to get myself ready because we've got a wake to go to tonight. And of course, we need clothes. So I need to make sure that my husband's got some nice dress pants and that I'm ready myself. So we're just slowly trying to get all of that together. So then we've got our clothes ready. But I'm going to also try and make it to my baby and mom program that I like to go to. That is at 1:30. So I'm trying to think. He woke up around 9:30 from his first nap. And it's almost 11, so I'm hoping we can get like a half hour or so out of him before having to put him down. So he would roughly sleep from, if he sleeps for 2 hours, around 11 until 1. And then we would basically have to like take him, change him, feed him quickly, and then get in the car and drive to the baby program. So I might have to wake him up a little bit early from his nap, but I'm hopeful to make it because this is my favorite baby program. We've got a really good group of moms that go to it, and I really enjoy the time spent with them. So I'm going to tidy up here. I think he's mostly kind of done with his food here. So I'm going to tidy up from breakfast, hang out with him a little bit, and then probably put my son down for a nap. Good morning, everybody. You are so lucky you get to see me in all my glory first thing in the morning. Well, not first thing. I've been up since 6:30 with my son, and it is now 8:16. We have swimming today at 9:15. So I need to like get my swimsuit on, make sure our swim bag is pretty well packed, which I will kind of run through, why not, and show you what I put in our swim bag for swimming. Now, I don't think I really picked up the camera yesterday. I kept it kind of quiet. I went to, oh no, I think I did maybe. Anyways, I went to my baby program that I bring my son to on Tuesdays. And I then
just decided to kind of keep it quiet because we had a family wake to head to. So I spent some family time with my husband and his family and just, went to the wake. We have the celebration of life on Saturday. So for swimming, use this like beach cooler bag. Works for me. So I always have a plastic bag that I will put our wet stuff in when we are done. Then I just want to make sure I've got his swimsuit, my son's. So this is the little swimsuit that I got him. Isn't that adorable? Which is nice because sometimes the pool is a little bit cooler than we'd hope for, and this just helps to kind of keep them a little bit warmer. So I make sure I've got that. I've got a whole huge thing of swim diapers. So I've got not a reusable one. I do have a bunch of those too, but I find they weren't fitting him properly because he's smaller, but I just used the disposable ones. So I've got a full pack of that, and then I keep some wipes in the bag as well as a diaper for when we are finished swimming. So all of my son's items are in there. Then currently I'm just using a bikini currently. It's not my favorite thing to wear because my body has obviously changed a lot since having a child, but I am a breastfeeding mother, so if I need to feed my son while I'm at swimming, it's easy for me to go ahead and feed him. Plus, I don't want to go through the chaos right now of trying to find a frigging bathing suit that fits me, so that is what I use. I do also have a couple swim diapers in here that I'm actually probably going to need to take out because this one is 0 to 3. Like, he won't fit in that anymore. This one is 0 to 3 as well. Oh my goodness. Like, look how small and cute. Ugh. And this swim shirt is also 0 to 3, so he won't fit in that either. Oh my goodness. So I'm just doing that. So our swim stuff is pretty well all good to go. So I am going to get myself changed. Usually what I wear to swim class or swimming is like a big sweater with my bathing suit underneath and just comfy like pajama clothes, and then I throw in my undergarments into our bag for after swimming, and I bring us 2 regular sized like swim beach towels for drying off and whatnot. So I am going to get changed and ready myself. I don't really do anything crazy to get ready. Like I said, I just usually wear my swimsuit, wear a big baggy sweater, comfy pants, and I just wash my face real quick and throw my hair up. So I'm super excited to take him. He loves swimming. I love it. It's a good time together. Hello everybody, excuse my appearance. This is what you look like, well at least what I look like after swimming lessons with my son. I haven't had a chance to change yet. It is 11:30 and I'm praying that my son will fall asleep in his crib. I'm just looking at him on the baby monitor right now. Usually he is like way ready for a nap at the end of swimming, but I wanted to take a look at the thrift store because this is how I ended up like putting his toys. So I got thinking, because this is chaos, and now that all his toys are out, he just wants to go over to this pile of toys, grab stuff out, and he's still like,
he's 7.5 months old, right? So he gets on that cube and it tips over. Anyways, I want to find a storage solution that I could put here and then use it as a side table, but then also use it to put some toys in. I think that would be a genius idea. Kind of like those cubes that IKEA sells, something along those lines. So I'm stalking Marketplace when I have time. Okay, sorry about that. I ended up getting a phone call from my mom, so I took that. But yeah, so I've been on the hunt for a storage solution for toys and a functional way that I can still like put my coffee down. So that is a work in progress. But what I was getting with that is I stopped by a store to see, like a local thrift store, to see if they had anything that would do. Well, they didn't have that, but let me show you what they did have because I'm so excited. So I've asked my husband if he would be able to hang Christmas lights for me this year, and he said yes. So, well, he didn't really say yes, but he didn't say no, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. I found these. These are LED Christmas lights. Oh my god, I am in love. The bulb is like huge, so I don't know how to show you. Here's like my hand for reference. Like, it's massive. So I am so excited to have these hung up somehow. I don't know how excited he will be, but I thought they were really fun, and they were huge, huge lights. So I had to. Also, they're doing some weird stuff in the camera, but it's not doing that in person. Okay. And then I don't know if I have to plug them in to show you guys, but I ended up getting a strand of these nice blue ones. You know what? I'm here. I may as well plug them in. And it does look like my son fell asleep, so that's good. Those nice blue LEDs. Love those. At night, they just look so crazy. And then I ended up getting 2 strands of this nice red. So super excited to see how that's gonna work. Then I think 2 years ago maybe, I was at that same store and I ended up getting a couple strands of the multicolored strands of Christmas lights. Now, I usually am the one that goes ahead and hangs the Christmas lights. So most of the time, I don't actually have the proper equipment, and I just kind of do it like one day because I want my Christmas lights hung up, and I'm stubborn and I won't like wait for my husband to do it. So I basically like ran an extension cord and plugged them in near my front steps, and then like wrapped the Christmas lights around the front step and up around the frame of the door. But this year I would like it if we could do like a strand across our roof line, and then like maybe outlining a couple of our windows that we have on our home. We've got this big bay window at the very front, and then a smaller window in the bedroom. I think that would be kind of cute. And then maybe still down our railings if we can figure that out. So I am definitely looking forward to having some Christmas lights on our home this year. Oh, and then of course, I think I got these at a store, another thrift store. They're those icicles that look like they're like dripping water. So I haven't plugged those in yet this year. I need to get that plugged in. They kind of stayed up for the year. I was pregnant last Christmas, so I probably just wasn't in the mood to like get up and take them down. And then life happens and it's like, why take them down now? So yeah, that's my little Christmas light update for you. Aside from that, I think I'm just gonna not do anything right now. I usually try to take advantage of my son's nap times because I kind of feel guilty if I just don't do something productive. But the past couple of days, And I shouldn't be complaining or really like even talking about this because I know I'm very fortunate with my son's sleeping habits. But past couple of mornings, he's been trying to wake up at like 6:30, which I know isn't much of a difference, like in the realm of things, because that's only a half-hour difference from the time that he normally wakes up, which is around 7. But for some reason, it's just been hitting me. And last night, like I said earlier, we had that wake, so we got home late. By the time he was in bed, it was probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So that's fairly late. Actually, probably closer to 10, 100% closer to 10. So it was a late night last night. I didn't get to bed till like 11:30, which was late for me. And then being up at 6:30. So I'm tired and I just don't want to do much of anything. So I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I just want to sit on my couch and hang out. So I'll check in with you guys later. Well, I guess this is also part of real life. I'm slightly shaken up tonight. Earlier, I was trying to cook supper before my husband got home, and there was a little bit of an oven fire. Yeah, I was home by myself. The oven caught fire, so there was clearly stuff like on the bottom of the oven that had caught fire on me. So just my instincts were to just grab my son, get all of our stuff, get my dog, and just go outside. So I was standing in the laneway in my sock feet and phoned the fire department while watching through the bay window in our home. And thankfully, the fire just snuffed out. So word of advice, if that happens to you, keep the oven door closed. As soon as you open the oven door to like see it, you're feeding the fire the oxygen that it needs and it will get larger. So I just kept the oven door shut and turned off the oven and just still went outside and called the fire department because I wasn't sure if it was gonna go out or not. But by the time they actually dispatched me to the fire department, it had went out. So I just spoke to them and let them know what happened, and it was all good. So really though too, I guess it was kind of in retrospect, if that's the right word, I guess it was kind of a good thing that this happened in a sense, because our house is a little bit of a weird situation and our address wasn't showing up on their system, so they weren't going to dispatch the fire department to the right spot. So it's good that I had to make this kind of phone call so we could get that all sorted out. So they are going to address that and make sure that our home is in their system properly. So if I ever do need to phone, emergency services, they are sent to our actual address. So I'm not too sure if you can see it from here, but I'm gonna just zoom you in because I'm on the couch and I'm feeling a little lazy. That on the white part of my stove is burn, like soot. So I'm hoping it'll clear off, but honestly, a job for tomorrow. For tonight, I'm just relaxing on the couch because now that the adrenaline is off, like that could have gone a lot worse and it was really scary. Just thinking of the like what ifs and in that situation. But honestly, my main concern was just making sure my child and my dog were out of the house safe. So, and that's exactly what I did. So,
yeah, just, I work in fire safety, so I mean, it can happen to anybody, right? Like, this is just your friendly reminder to make sure that your fire detectors are working properly, their batteries are changed. Make sure that you have fire extinguishers throughout your home that are easily accessible. If you live in, a 2-story home, get those ladders that you can put in the windows so then if there is an emergency and you need to get out a window, you can safely do so. So it's just your friendly reminder, but I am going to just try and relax and just decompress. So I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow.